Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. She's the coolest hostess in the chair. Gotta love her style, gotta love her flair. Keep rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. Keep rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. Who's rockin' with Robin? Rockin' with Robin with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. She's the coolest hostess in the chair. Gotta love her style, gotta love her flair. Keep rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin. Keep rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin. Who's rockin' with Robin? Rockin' with Robin. Keep rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. Who's rockin' with Robin? Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin.
Hey, what's up, Robin? It's your man, Bryant K. Marshall, Mr. ATL's hottest. Just dropping in to tell you congratulations on your show, Rockin' with Robin. I know it's going to be phenomenal because you have amazing energy and personality. Cannot wait to see that shine through in your show. Congratulations again, once again, on behalf of the ATL Hottest Awards Association, and we look forward to seeing it. Also, Sister JJ, we thank you for doing what you're doing. You're producing these amazing shows, so we thank you again. ATL Hottest in the building. Rockin' with Robin. Tweet, tweet.
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to tell you congratulations, Robin, on your new podcast. You already know who it is. You know I'll be there to support you. I love everything you're doing and always doing good things. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Congratulations, Arlo. I just want to say congratulations on your new show. I know it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
What's up, Robin? It's your girl, Doll Faith. Hey, I just want to stop on by and send you some love, girl, and congratulate you on your premiere of your new podcast. Hey, the Elite Dolls of Faith, we're rocking with Robin, and Dressed by Doll Boutique will definitely be in the building. We love you, Robin. Congratulations.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mimi, all over. And I just want to sing a shout out and a major congratulations to Miss Robin on her brand new talk show. I know you about to be popping. Y'all better tune in.
It's your boy, Tony Terry. What's up, girly? First of all, let me tell you how proud of you I am, Robin. You have taken this idea and flipped it into a concept, and your tenaciousness has now resulted in the launching of your show. And I say to you, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work.
It's your girl, keeping you up with the world. Always with a smile, walking in a royal style, having convo with some interesting folks. So come hang out with your favorite host. Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
Welcome to Rockin' with Robin, and I am your host, Robin. I have some very special guests this evening. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
This portion of Rockin' with Robin is sponsored by PLX, Premium Life Experience. Don't just live life, experience it. Welcome back to Rockin' with Robin, and I'm here with, oh my God, my special guest, Stacii Adams. How are you, dear?
How are you, beautiful? I'm just
Thank
here to be
you.
rocking with Robin. I'm just glad to be here rocking with you, baby. We finally get to see you being your presence. It's awesome.
We tried what, 3 times, two
Three
times?
times, but there's 2 times, but the third time is a charm.
Third time is charm. I'm so glad you're here. You're looking all nice and dapper and everything.
Baby, I got to match the energy. Look at you. You're solid gold, baby. You worth millions.
All of it, all of it. Money, 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 money. So Stacey, tell everybody who Stacii Adams is.
Stacii Adams is the boss of blues. I come from humble beginnings. I grew up in a humble setting with a mother and a father. Grew up in a singing household. Like a lot of African Americans, I grew up singing in the church. Wasn't quite a lead singer because my main passion was basketball 1st. And so basically, I played ball, and one day I decided I wanted to pursue the singing for a career.
So what did you play? You played ball. So what? Did you say defense? What?
Well, position. Yeah,
Position?
I played basketball. I played point guard, shooting guard, and a lot of stuff. So I played a lot of different positions. So it was great. Then I got into the music.
And you got to the music? Okay, so what made you get into the music?
Well, when I didn't make it in basketball, I said I need something else to do. So that's when I started singing.
So do you sing mostly gospel? You start with gospel or you must jump to R&B?
I came in fresh off the gate with R&B.
Okay.
A guy by the name of Teddy Ashton.
Yes.
I came in with him, me and a partner named Lou, and that's how I got into the industry.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So is that one of your passion? You said outside of playing basketball, you want to become a singer?
Yeah, that was one of my passions. After I didn't make it, I had no choice. I like being in front of a crowd, so hey, I had to choose what I was going to do next.
Wow. So do you write some of your songs?
I write most of all of them.
All your songs? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's kind of interesting. So are your songs mostly about your everyday life experience?
It's a little bit of everything. I do R&B and Southern Soul. So my music basically depends on how I'm feeling. What the album I'm working on now is called Love You Like the 90s.
Ooh,
so
Lord.
It's pretty much talking about the 808s. It's talking about when people were loving each other, when people were holding hands, when people actually opened the door, shivers not dead, things of that nature.
Just sing a couple of notes.
Don't you remember you told me love me, baby?
Oh, gosh.
You said you'll be coming back this way again. Baby, 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 baby. Ooh, baby. I love you. Stop.
Okay. All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, I got to take a break here. I got to go get some tissue and wipe my eyes. This is Rockin' with Robin. Stay right there. I'll be right back.
Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin.
She gave him her heart. He gave her his pain. Caronda Hines shares with the world of the price she paid in the name of love in Volume 3 of the all-female collaboration book series, A Love Story. Get your copy now at carondahines.com.
You're watching Rockin' with Robin, and we're back with my special guest, Stacii Adams. Hey, did y'all catch the first one when he was singing a little Luther Vandross to me? Okay, I had to go wipe my eyes a little bit. So, Stacii, what made you really, really want to get into singing?
Well, like I said, I like being in front of the crowd. I like entertaining. After I lost basketball and didn't make it, I said, well, you know what? Let me do something else to be able to entertain. So I got into the music. And
Right.
It's been a passion of mine. It's been working.
So, what's the difference between regular and Southern soul?
That's the biggest thing. I don't know a difference. It's just what people call it. I do R&B and Southern soul. So me, I take it about being from the South and having soul. So
Right.
I really don't get into the mechanics of Southern soul and R&B. I just think good music is good music.
I mean, exactly, because there are a lot of Southern soul singers out there, but I hear a little twang in the music.
It's more like a quartet gospel feel mixed with
Right.
R&B feel.
Right.
So that's one of the new things that's going now. But we'll see how long it lasts or whatever the case may be. But I do know that R&B is rhythm and blues is gonna always be rhythm and blues. When you got some good music, whether it be Southern soul or rhythm and blues, you can make some things happen. Music moves mountains.
Oh, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. My son always tell me, like, when I'm down and out, he says, Mama, listen to your music. Mama, listen to your music. And I'll cut my music on and I'll just, get into my music. And it makes me feel better.
I got one question.
Sure.
As pretty as you are, how you ever be down and out? I don't understand. You down and out? There's no way. All you gotta do is look in the mirror, baby. You come right back up.
Let me tell you when I'm down and out. When I look at my refrigerator, I don't see a Pepsi.
Oh, well, now that's another thing. Well, you
No, no, I take my life to a whole if I don't see a Pepsi. No, I mean, I get bored, but I don't get lonely.
okay. That's
You know,
awesome.
because I'm very spiritual, and I got good people in my circle.
Mhm.
You know, and that says a whole lot. You
That's
know,
awesome.
and when you believe in God, you ain't bored. Grab the Bible or something, right?
Right.
I'm telling you. So, are you single?
Well, no, I'm
Mm,
not single now.
okay, here we go again. So what? So you in the complicate? It's complicated.
No, it's not that. I'm
Because you know the ladies want to know what's going on
But
because you are a nice looking man too.
Oh, you think so?
What?
I thought I was okay looking.
Okay.
I thought on a scale of 1 to 10, I was a 4 at best.
You can take me to the prom.
Oh well, shoot, well, let's go. But a lot of time, what I've learned is I learned to leave situationships out of entertainment
Right.
because a lot of times it's a pros and cons.
It does. Yes.
So I think the best thing is for people to wonder.
Right.
But I think you should deal as a male artist. You want to always be able to deal with people on an even playing field. It's the same as a female artist.
Exactly.
Because sometimes you can have a mate that can be a blocker.
Yes.
You know, a lot of artists have had mates that were blockers.
Right.
And that's been the telltale sign of their careers. They didn't make it because of their mate.
Right.
So, you know, you want to make sure any woman or man you decide to be with, they understand that you're going to be in the limelight. They understand that they cannot be a blessing blocker.
Where's that at?
You know, that's the hard thing about it. Most of the time it's because of success is because when you're rising and you're getting the light, a lot of times people don't know how to put the glasses on and let it get blinded by the light. So I tell a lot of people, you have to be very careful with how you move in this type of business.
Yes.
You're always in the forefront. You're
Exactly.
always in people's eyes.
Exactly.
And me, I look at music as you don't have a there's no benefits in music. What I mean by that, you don't get dental, you don't get health care.
No.
So you have to have a balance with this thing.
Yes.
You know, my balance has always been my real life
Right.
and my entertainment life.
Right. You got two separate.
My fairy tale life.
Exactly.
Because in entertainment, you may make it, you may not.
Right.
You could go, I know people right now, 65 years old, still trying to sing, don't even have dental insurance, health insurance, or life and death insurance.
Yeah, you do have a point there.
The thing is this, I want to make sure I keep a real life going
Exactly.
to fuel my entertainment fairy tale life, which I hope become reality.
Right.
But then once it become reality, you still don't want people to know what all you have going
So
on.
isn't that sometimes some celebrities or artists don't use their real name? They use, you know,
And I think it's always great not to use your
and keep it separate. So you think that's
I think it's the best way to be because that's the way you can keep them getting blocked.
right.
It's you know, you have to always be careful of a couple of things. Who pray for you
Oh yes.
and how they pray for you.
Oh yes.
So a lot of times you don't want to put yourself in a position where a person can block you. So me,
Yes.
on my internet life, it is what it is, but my real life is totally different. You know, it's business.
Right.
So, but I love to sing, and hopefully one day the singing works for me and it gets to the apex like an Anthony Hamilton and, you know, like these other big artists, if that happens. And that's a hope and a prayer.
Oh.
But I'm in reality to know that I must have my real life going to keep dental insurance, health insurance, and life and death insurance.
All right, guys. All right. You watching Rockin' with Robin. I got to go pick my mouth up from the floor. So can y'all just hold tight for a minute? I'll be right back.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
If you would like to be a guest on Rockin' with Robin or become a sponsor, email rockinwithrobin2@gmail.com.
Welcome back to Rockin' with Robin. I'm back. I'm here with my special guest, Stacii Adams. So Stacii, I got a question for you. So what do you think about, let's talk about politics. Okay. How do you think how do you feel that, how does politics correspond with music?
Well, in the music business, I'm going to be candid with you. For a woman and a man, it's two different ways. Most time, women have it harder than men in the music industry because they're looked at as an object.
Right.
A lot of women that do music, men or other people try to suppress them if they can't get over them in a sexual way. And I see that all the time. On the flip side, with males, I see where it becomes a lot of jealousy and envy. Jealousy because people will get mad because I'm 6'7", 240.
Right.
You have people that most singers 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". When they see a guy like me walk in the door, they think I'm security.
Okay.
Once they realize I'm not security, then their attention starts getting taken away from them. It becomes jealousy.
Right.
Once you get jealousy, you have what you call blessing blockers.
Right.
So the political side of the music industry is trying to get around the ignorance and the jealousy.
Okay.
Most people can't get around it.
Right.
And the people that can, the only way to get around jealousy and ignorance most times is economic development.
Okay.
Get much money as you can in the real world.
Right.
And then you come play with it in the fairy tale world where they can't stop you. That's why I'm able to have records with Anthony Hamilton, Calvin Richardson, and people like that, because I came in, I had to come in through another door because my energy breeded a lot of jealousy.
Wow.
Then in terms of politics, don't play his record. Thank you all that. No, don't do this for him. He think y'all that. People get to whispering over. But I can truly say, on the political end,
Right.
like anything else, you have to have a sense of God.
Okay.
Whatever the God of your understanding.
Yes.
And everybody, some people may call him Jehovah, some people may call him Allah,
Yes.
whatever their attribute may be.
Okay.
You have to have a God source in your life.
Right.
And I tell people with a God source, you give yourself a opportunity to guard your spirit, to try to make it, because most of us won't make it. I tell most artists, we won't make it, most of us won't. And that's fine.
Okay.
But make sure your real life is intact. So if you don't make it, you can still be able to walk around, because there's people making millions don't even have a Facebook page.
That's right.
So all artists, I'm gonna tell you here with Rockin' with Robin, make sure you pay attention to your real life. I had one guy that's an artist, he had a seizure.
Right.
And when he got to the hospital, they asked him who was his carrier. He said the ambulance brought him there.
Oh.
They said, no, who's your carrier? He didn't have no insurance. He said, well, I got $12,000 in my pocket. They said, sir, you're going to ICU. They're going to be a half a day. So at the end of the day, every artist, listen to me here with Rockin' Robin. Make sure your real life is intact. If you're on child support, you don't have no business going to the studio if you ain't paid your child support over.
Right.
Make sure your priorities are in place.
Right.
You know, if you're behind on something, make sure that your children and your family, if you got a wife, girlfriend, whomever, they're taken care of before you jump out here dreaming. I've always been one to have my real life in place. So when I dream, I put millions of dollars in myself.
Exactly.
And I ain't just like, I was throwing concerts, spending $300,000 and $400,000 in myself as an artist. That's how I built my relationship.
Yeah.
Because I said, I'm gonna go ahead and bet on myself. So I want to tell all artists, make sure that your real life is together. Get your health insurance, your life and death insurance, your dental insurance, take care of yourself, and stop leaning on these women trying to make them believe in you and lose themselves.
Yes.
Because behind every great man, I'll be honest with you, it's a woman somewhere.
It is. It is.
Somewhere, whether it's a mother, whether it's their girlfriend, whether it's their friend, whomever, it's a woman somewhere, because a woman carries a special power when she believes.
Yes, she does.
That's why Jesus had to come through a woman.
That's right.
He didn't just come out the bushes. So it's power in a woman. So that's why I make it my business to make sure I stay in the right stance, to make sure my personal life. If I die today, I'm worth $1 million.
Right.
Somebody gonna get $1 million.
Right.
If I go to the doctor, I can pull out my insurance card.
Well, I think that you guys need to be more educated. You know what I'm saying? Because I did hear a lot of stories out there about entertainers that doesn't have health care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to mention, one person in mind, but she would take her daughter to Piedmont Hospital every so often. Very wealthy, young, well-known artist. She didn't have no insurance. Sometimes like when you're in the emergency room, lady comes and say, well, how are you going to be paying for this? She said the same thing. Hold on, she went for a pocketbook. Let me pay you, but they just need to be educated. We need somebody like you to put the word out there.
The biggest education, sweetheart, is when an artist get a certain level, ego kicks in. Ego just means ease God out.
Yes.
So when a person gets so big to everybody around them saying, laughing, they showing their back teeth on every joke. See, I ain't never been that type of cat.
Right.
Because by the grace of God, I always stood 10 toes down and stood in business. So I ain't never had to be a yes man for nobody.
Right.
So when you get an artist and say you need to get health insurance, I don't want to hear that until they get sick. Don't nobody need health insurance until you get sick. Don't nobody need life and death insurance until you die.
Until you die.
So long as you live, you don't need it.
That's right.
But then when everybody, I know people on Facebook right now doing GoFundMes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, dude, I buried 3 or 4 people out of my own pocket. They ain't never paid back. And if y'all sitting there seeing, y'all need to get my money. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying. So we as a culture don't understand.
Right.
We have to be able to listen.
Right.
We have to listen to those that may not have as much as us. A janitor can save your life. You don't have to always be looking up for advice. Most of us, when we get to a certain level, they teach us we need to go ahead and graduate. No. I listen to everybody and I decide if I want to use that information.
Right.
If it's pertinent to me.
Yes.
So I'm telling all artists, make sure you get your life in order and stop laying on these women, laying up on them, laying in the house, drinking up all the juice.
Oh, you said drink up all the juice?
Drink up all their child juice, the cereal.
Did you have one of the songs talking about that? Did you write a song about that?
No, I need to write one because most women won't say it, but they got to try to believe in a man.
Yes.
The worst thing I think for a woman to do is believe in a man that they know ain't gonna make it and go in the wrong direction. It's hard to tell her somebody you love,
it is,
baby, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
No. Whether it's a man or a woman. It's some guys that got women saying they still want to be models and going around standing instead of them saying, baby, you too old. It's over with. Maybe we can go get with senior citizens and models. But I'm saying the truth hurts.
It does hurt.
But if I'm sitting here talking to you like right now, if my breath stink, I want you to say on camera, Stacey, your breath stink. Like, ooh.
And I will tell you, that's my second.
It smell like lemon right now.
But dentistry is my second profession. Now I will tell you, but you do have some nice teeth.
See, guess what? That's what dental insurance do. You can go get your quadrants clean. You can go get everything you need done in your mouth. Because some women I done seen women love a man.
Do that no more. I mean, I see men dressed like you, open up their mouth, just as boogie.
And get what? They won't even tell them.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know,
ain't no shame in my game.
You'll tell them, but most of the people, love will have you keeping secrets.
Oh, shucks, Neil.
Love will have you sitting up there knowing you want to tell that man, look, baby, you need to get an extra job. I'm kind of Negro that I work night shift and day shift. And I always keep something to sell as a hustler.
Right.
Every man need to have at least 1 or 2 pieces of property and a couple of cars. Worst case scenario, put them in an LLC, try to keep things away from the IRS, and then put them in a trust.
Right.
You need to have somewhere. If you hit rock bottom, you can sell it. Because if you got a woman that's in there, women are put here to nourish. Man are put here to provide and protect. If you're not providing for a woman, let me tell you something. If you're not providing for a woman, right? And doing what you're supposed to do. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna leave you because she has to, because guess what? She needs to be provided for. That's her carnal nature.
Exactly.
Most men don't understand it. They won't be like, man, she left. Why she left me? I was struggling a little bit. How long you were struggling? About 2 years. Not too long. You got 60 days. No, listen. Anyone with
60 days.
Anyone I'm dealing with, I said, baby, give me 90 days of struggle.
90 days?
If I can't figure somebody in 90 days, go ahead and leave me.
What?
90 days, that's 90 days, a quarter of a year.
So when you meet a girl for the first time, right? Y'all vibe and everything, and you say, look here, baby, 90 days.
Now, listen, if you're with me for 90 days, once you decide to give your body up to me and be with me and we doing all this and that, we gonna end a committed situation. If I'm struggling for over 90 days, something wrong.
It is something.
It's time for you to go ahead and tell me, look, I'll be back, and allow me to come up out of my slumber. You got women I seen my mother love my daddy through alcoholism, but that was old school love. He eventually got sober because love will sober you up. Love will help you, but some women have love to a fault.
Yes.
At some point, you got women that lost their whole life dealing with a man.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Their whole life. When they look up,
did.
they 47 years old, everything done paired. They ain't when they got their degrees because they've been believing in somebody that really don't believe in themselves.
Well, you know what? You've been watching Rockin' with Robin. Thank you for being here with me, especially with my special guest, Stacii Adams. Stacii, take us on up out of here.
We'll do it like this. Girl, I know you're independent and you got your own cash and you could walk right out the door and never look back. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's rock with Robin.
All righty.
Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. It's your girl, it's your girl, keeping you up with the world. Always with a smile, walking in her own style, having convo with some interesting folks. So come hang out with your favorite host. Rockin' with Robin.